What's up, everybody? Guys, welcome back to more WWE 2K22, and today we're gonna start off the male MyRise career mode. Of course, there are two versions. There's a male version and a female version. So we're gonna play through the male version and complete that, and then we'll move on to the women's MyRise. So let's not waste time. Let's get into it as I pressed the wrong button.
WWE journey. You come in our sport, think it's gonna be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here. Look out. Superman punch! That shovel's an equalizer. Spear! Spear! This is going to be one for the ages.
We're going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
So there we get a nice little intro into MyRise, and now we're here at the Performance Center.
This is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that...
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just... checking out the facility?
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Leave our boy Todd alone. Leave our boy Todd alone. Stick up for Todd.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please.
Alright, so getting in trouble on our first day for filming and getting in early, which we backed our boy Todd on. Superstar backgrounds. Each of the four backgrounds available have different attributes, mentors, and stories you can interact with. Once you make a decision, you cannot change it, so choose wisely. So we can go MMA background, gritty and battle-tested cage fighter. You know how to handle yourself in just about any situation, but no opponent or training camp can compare to this challenge. Will you stand out and become the next MMA to WWE success story, or top out under the pressure of the WWE universe? And we get plus 5% to arm power and leg power, 10% to submission. Is that submission defense? Notable MMA superstars, of course: Bobby Lashley, Riddle, and Brock Lesnar. The pro athlete path, which would be after making it to the highest level of college and professional football, your gridiron career ran its course. You're looking for a new challenge. Will your athleticism and years of training in one sport translate to another, or will you discover that the challenge of becoming a WWE superstar is too much to tackle? And we get 5% to agility, 10% to body durability, 5% to grapple offense. And notable superstars: Roman Reigns, Corbin, and Goldberg. The one that I'm most likely going to go with, as we see our boy Kevin Steen, or Kevin Owens as you might want to call him, on the indie path, which is after training under two-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T. You paid your dues in the indie scene, honing your craft until the WWE scouts took notice. Now that you've proven yourself on the small stage, the spotlight will only get bigger Do you have what it takes to make the jump from indie prospect to WWE superstar? 10% aerial offense, 5% grapple reversal, 5% submission offense. Of course, notable superstars Drew Gulak, Tommaso Ciampa, and Kevin Owens, or Kevin Steen as I like to call him, from his indie days. The other part, this is the part we are going to take, but the other parts available are the actor part. From television to movies, you've made a living in entertainment, but have yet to break out and become the star you believe you destined to be. With a chip on your shoulder and something to prove, will you flip the script and get your big break under the bright lights of the WWE Universe? 5% recovery, 5% movement speed, 10% to stamina. Miss Cena and R-Truth, noble actors. But we're going to go with the indies. I would have put R-Truth more of the indie scene rather than... Well, I don't know if I would have had R-Truth as one of the standout actors. I can't really think of any movies he's been in. Of course, he was in TNA for a bit as well, before WWE, so maybe Indie Pat would have been better to put R-Truth under, but whatever. Custom Superstar, light heavyweight, super heavyweight. We'll go light heavyweight. And we'll go with Powerhouse, High Flyer, Technician. I'm going to go Striker. Yeah, I feel like Striker is going to be more of what I want. If you want to select this, you said your class MyRise, you cannot change it later. Yeah, we'll go light heavyweight and we'll go. Okay, so now we have our character created. As you can see on the screen, the stuff that we want with on the screen, you can see, of course, Kyle King, the uncrowned king of the ring. It's just the character name I always use in WWE games. I've been using that name for years. So yeah, let's accept. And get into it. We just kind of have a bit of a generic moveset at the start as well. I need to see if I can do that in the MyRise part. It just gave me a couple of options for a signature and a finisher. So once we actually get into stuff, we may be able to edit that. So hopefully we can get that done. As we load straight into it, MyRise, let's get into it.
You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk? What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, so we are at the MyRise Hub. You can discover storyline opportunities from here, talking to people in the hub and replying to posts on direct social media feed. The amount of fans you have is on the top corner. Blah blah blah, just basically generic hub stuff. You can press triangle to access your menu. Okay, so we have a new notification. MyRise menu is in addition to using the menu, you can media feed, travel locations, opportunities, customize your look, interests, and upgrade your attribute. So yeah, I'll edit my moveset and all of that at a later time, because I spent a couple of minutes editing my superstar. I just want to get straight into it. We'll just stick with the generic moveset for now. So we have 5 points to spend. I'm going to spend 1 on striking, 1 on grapple, 1 on defense, 1 on resilience, and 1 on submission. I don't really see myself doing a lot of aerial running right now. So let's upgrade all of that. Social media, what's going on social media? Social media is a big part of MyRise. Social media may appear in your social media feed and direct messages, in your DMs. Different storylines, you'll see a lot of opportunities, make choices, impact how the story unfolds. Messages critical to the story will automatically pop up with any extra story information. We'll be waiting for you on Reddit, social media posts, DMs, make sure social media. So Liv Morgan, 5 new baby lambs on the farm. Paragon JP, never compromise even when others can be worried. Time for not. Question for any fellow WWE fans. Best era. Gonna get a lot of stands for the Attitude Era, I'm sure respect, but give me any era gave us legends like Flair and Jerry Lawler any day. I hear ya, but don't leave my Macho Man out of that convo. Yeah. Personally, Ruthless Aggression era for me. As head recruiter at the PC, I'm always looking for new talent, including anyone who's interested in lucrative career and security. Hit me up. I'll leave my guy alone. Leave Todd alone. Triple H just had a meeting with James from NXT, SmackDown and Raw. W Universe is in for some exciting stuff. Hashtag for the fans. Doing our best to deliver the best in sports entertainment, boss. While you've already spoken up, personally never have time for me. Too busy managing Raw. I'm making my brand better than yours. I see the kids are fighting again. Go on, Reeks. Over into our DMs. Corey. Looking forward to having you as part of the WWE family. I emailed over instructions for your first day training at the PC. Don't let be late for orientation. I'd leave some extra time for parking and checking in with security. I don't think I can reply to her. Just give me the option for that. So yeah. So in the PC we have Hector Flores, Paragon, J. Pierce. Let's talk to Hector.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks.
And I'm well aware of who you are. I've watched a lot of your matches online. I'm excited to get going, especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Wait, you didn't have family in the business, did you?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer.
No, football is fine. I chose wrestling too.
When I was a kid, but there weren't enough moonsaults or super kicks. So as soon as I was old enough, I started wrestling. I'm jealous you were able to get going so early.
It's a blessing and a curse. You trained at Booker T school? What was that like?
No one there was on my level. Booker's great.
He gave me the foundation I needed to make it on the indies.
Five-time WCW champion.
Coming here. He put in a word for me, and luckily WWE liked what they saw.
Must be nice to have that kind of support.
It is. But I don't want anyone to think I only got here because of him. I'm going to prove that I earned this.
All right, man. Good luck.
Nice little chat there with Hector. So, I guess next up, Paragon.
Hey, who are you?
Who are you?
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon J. Pierce, the biggest free agent WWE signed since AJ Styles. Bigger, actually.
Man don't want tour of fucking DDT, and he thinks he's big time.
I don't watch your matches. I don't want your boring, crappy style rubbing off on me in any way. Look me up online. Just search for best indie wrestler in the world.
So you're an indie wrestler, huh? Man, you guys are all the same. You come into a major promotion thinking it's gonna be easy. You're in for a real wake-up call. I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with. But I'm gonna take this opportunity to send you running back to whatever backyard county fair parking lot indie league you came from.
I cannot wait to whoop this guy's ass in the ring. You're all
You
talk.
remind me of a lot of the guys I faced on the indie circuit. All talk. Luckily for
Cannot
them,
wait to get in the
they
ring
don't
and
have to
drop
face me
him on
anymore.
his head.
Unfortunately,
He wants a bit of Japanese strong style.
on a big
I'll give it
stage,
to him.
packed with pressure, like you've never experienced before.
I'll show him what the King's Road is all about.
And when I'm done with you, you're gonna wish you stayed in your lane.
we'll see.
Throughout your MyRise, you'll see a square arrow. This hub exit. You guys are going to lead to the exit current. You're in advanced story, so when you see this icon, make sure you've done all you want by selecting before it. Okay. So yeah, I'll go through my moveset and the victory stuff and all that. After I done recording this video, because I want to get into it. I've spent a good bit of time editing my character, so let's just talk to Chase and advance.
Heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm a big fan of yours too.
How? I've never even had a televised match before.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to be polite.
Ah, it's okay. I'm relatively new to all this, but you and I have actually appeared on the same indie show in Memphis before.
Really? I'm pretty good with faces, and I don't remember yours.
Well, that's because you couldn't see my face.
Ah, man, like Ribby. Was it
Oh yeah,
2K20 he was in?
baseball
2K
shows. I think I saw you win a dance.
Legend
That
from
was
one
me.
of the older
The best part of the
my
job was
careers,
getting Rub Elbows
or
with
MyRise,
legends.
whatever they were used.
Jerry,
I think they were
the
called
King,
My
and
Career.
all.
Now they're called it's called
He
MyRise.
found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
We both deserve to be here.
I had some help from Booker T getting my foot in the door. But just remember, neither one of us would be here if we weren't talented.
True. Oh, before I forget, can you sign something for me today before you leave?
You think I won't be here long? Sure, let's just sign it.
Sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
I like Chase. And I cannot wait to beat Paragon. Ah, Booker. Good luck in your first day at the PC. I remember what I taught you since day one. Pay your dues, put in the work, and be respectful of the other students and especially the coaches at all times. So basically, don't do anything that would make you look bad. Okay, so basically our decision branches, which are heel or face. Yeah, where is it? So basically, don't do anything that would make you look bad or blow it for the other students from your school getting a shot. Yeah, pretty much sums it up. Have fun, but not too much fun. You gotta take it seriously. Don't you think that's what everyone else will be doing? Maybe I should stand out and make a name for myself. From day one, reach out and grab the brass ring, right? Tell me you just didn't say that. Look, you're a grown man and can do what you want, but don't let me down. I'm going to earn everyone's respect. I don't care who I upset. I want to go with the heel path for the start. I know I always like doing the heel stuff. So I guess we'll go with the heel path. I don't care who I upset. You know, I've always respected your opinion, but I have to do what's right for me. I'm going to make an impact here, and I don't care who it upsets. So we're kind of going against what our trainer Booker T wants, but it's time to make a name. It's time to stand out from the rest of the jabronis here in the PC.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
My guy Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah.
Shut up, Japan.
But it's not your call, big shot.
Okay. Now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Shawn Michaels.
Choose from the guy standing next to you. I'm not an option.
Look, I could be
Making a name for herself, calling out HBK,
I wanna
Mr.
do the
WrestleMania on our
unexpected in
first day.
WWE, like defeating a two-time Hall of Famer on my first day here. I know that might rub people the wrong way, but I don't care. I want to make an impact, and I want to do it right now.
Hunter, you seeing this? This is your chance to say you're kidding.
I'm not.
It's cool. I'll do it.
Shawn, that's really not necessary.
Look, if I was standing there in his shoes 30 years ago, I might have said the exact same thing. I'm not the HBK I used to be, but one thing hasn't changed. I don't lie down for anybody. Let's see what you got, kid.
Let's go, Shawn! Teach him why you're the showstopper.
Shut up, Chase, you big mark.
I was a big fan. Old habit.
So we're going to square off against HBK here on our first day at the PC. And we are underway. And our objective is to win the match via pinfall or submission. As we are going to put Shawn Michaels to work. Oh, I like that move. As I said, I just have a generic moveset for now. I haven't really changed much. I just picked some generic finisher and signature options from the menu it gave me. I will go through and hammerlock into the Rainmaker, go for the cover. I will go through and fix my moveset before I do episode 2. But I just wanted to get straight into this because we spent a lot of time making our character. So I just didn't want to waste any more time before getting into the ring. Shawn's in control now. Mr. WrestleMania showing what he's all about. But we catch the leg. And the uncrowned king of the ring, Kyle King, sends him down. Shawn goes small package. Kick out at 1. Get the reversal. Big boot. Are we going to go off top? No, Shawn's up early. But he doesn't come at us. Big forearm from the top rope. And big knees to the midsection of Shawn Michaels. Now unloading those big punches. Just working over the Heartbreak Kid. And a big kick across the back. And then we picking up Shawn. Gonna send him into the corner. No, we're gonna send him to the floor. We got dive. Off the top rope. Double foot stomp onto Shawn Michaels on the floor. As the rest of the PC watches on. Send him into that barricade. Paragon J Pierce getting a closer look at the action. See what the future awaits him once he steps in the ring with Kyle King. Since he wants to talk all that trash to us. We got a signature. I don't even know what my signature is. What? It popped up there. As we get out of the way, that one. Bang. Big knee to HBK. German suplex into the Rainmaker. Cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Shawn Michaels kicks out. We cannot believe it. But it's going to take a lot more to put away HBK. Or will it just take one finishing move, which I picked as just for now. It's the end of days, but I will be changing that because I want to use a different move. If I can change my finisher, of course. I'll probably end up changing to like a package pile driver or something. So that's what I normally go with. But for now, we just had to go with the end of days. Will we be able to get it to hit it? As Shawn comes off with a big splash. We get the reversal. Jawbreaker. And we get him up on our shoulders. Oh! Go to hell. I thought it was the end of days I finished it, but I'll be keeping that. The go to hell, as Sammy Guevara calls it. We'll call it the same thing. We get the win. Let's continue on. The decisions you've made during the storyline have changed your alignment. We are now a bad guy. As we get to talk to Shawn Michaels after beating his ass.
Hand it to you. Took a lot of guts to call me out and then back it up in the ring.
I said I was gonna make an impact, and that's exactly
And
what
that's
I
what
did.
we did. We made an impact. TNA.
It was a risk and also a bit of a shortcut. From my experience, those two things don't always work out.
But this time it did.
This one did, didn't it?
I guess so, since Triple H just texted me that he saw our match on his live feed. Said he was impressed, and he'd be keeping an eye on you.
Well, there you go. Everything turned out great, didn't it?
So Triple H already got Zion us after one match. Great way to
Except for my
start.
sore back. Wasn't exactly planning on competing today. Now I'm paying the price. Just keep in mind this was one match. You still have a lot to prove before you're ready for WWE.
It's a good starting point though. So what does Jay Pierce want to say?
What the hell was that?
Shut up, Japan.
What do you mean?
I mean calling out Shawn Michaels on your first day. There are unwritten rules to follow here. There's a system in place. Who do you think you are to just ignore all that?
I think I'm the top prospect now.
No. Just because you caught an old-timer off guard doesn't make you the top anything. That title still belongs to me, and everyone here knows it.
Why don't you just shut up and step in the ring? I'll prove
That's
it.
not what Triple H posted on social media.
Hey,
Wait, what did he say?
that's right. Yeah,
Man, it sure is easy to get in your head.
rent free.
Keep that in mind going forward.
Rent free in that head. Look, I'm pacing back and forth now. We're rent free in the head of Paragon. So that's where we're going to leave it for episode 1 of My Career. We defeated Shawn Michaels in our first day at the Performance Center. I feel like it's a good place to leave it. Very excited to continue on this My Career, or MyRise. We're only getting started again, just one match in. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Please leave it a like if you'd enjoy. Let me know in the comment section below. Have you played MyRise yet, and have you enjoyed it? And are you excited to see me play through more of it? Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one.